And a lot of these people are going to rebel against the whole society. Like getting license plates on your cars. A lot of people are just going to take cars and drive with no license plates, no license, no nothing. You know? Read on.
And the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
And the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. Go ahead.
There shall be no man left to till the earth.
Right, there shall be no man left to till the earth. Nobody's going to go out and farm because it's just going to be chaos. Go ahead.
And to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all the places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another, and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left.
You hear that? For of a city. Now in a city you got millions of people in one city. It said, and when that famine and that death comes, it said you're gonna go to one city and there's gonna be maybe 10 people in that whole city. Go ahead.
And 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick growth and in the cliffs of the rock.
Man, a lot of people gonna go back in the caves. A lot of people gonna go in abandoned buildings, which is nothing but modern day caves. Go ahead.
As in an orchard of olives upon every tree, there are left 3 or 4 olives. Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that searcheth their houses with the sword. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom. The women shall mourn, having no husband.
Now wait a minute, that means what? What's going to happen? That means 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. So a lot of these women get jealous. Where you going? You better not be cheating on me. First of all, a man is not cheating when he deals with another woman. He's supposed to have more than 1 woman. There's going to be what? The average man's going to have 20, 30 women. And another guy might have 40 or 50 women. That's how it's going to be. And you know what? You men, you women better get used to that, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Because in another thing, there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot, you don't even have to take care of them, because it says in Isaiah that they're going to take care of themselves until the kingdom is established. They're going to take care of themselves and take care of you. Why? Because there's going to be a very few men in this society. But there's going to be a lot of women preserved. Why? For these very few men. Go ahead.
Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers.
Now when the kingdom is established and set up, then the women going to have fun. Why? Because we're going to have slaves. Where are we going to get our slaves to do all this work? White people, Chinese people, African people. Because we're not African. We're Israelites. All right. Go ahead.
In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack.
Right, the plagues are drawing near and are not slack. Things are going to get worse in this country. Go ahead.
As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb with pains. When the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plague be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Read that 41st again. This is what it says. So all these black people and Puerto Rican people, Mexicans and all that, they're talking about, oh, we want to try to get along, we want to be friendly with everybody. Oh, he's a good white man, he's my boss. Nah. It says what? Read it.
O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle.
Oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle. That means get ready for war. Read that again.
O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle.
Right, because there's going to be race wars, there's going to be government wars against this government, there's going to be insurrections. Read again.
O my people, hear my word.
And who is the Lord's people? The Israelites. Who are the Israelites? The so-called Negroes, West Indian, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Dominican, North American Indian. The people of North, Central, and South America of Indian and Negroid descent. Those are the Israelites. But you got a lot of white people down south and so forth, these militia groups, saying that they're the children of God. And they got these little cities and forts set up. There's one in Oklahoma called Elohim City with white people, and they're going around saying that they have their community, and they're saying that they're Israelites. They're not Israelites, they're Edomites. They're devils. Go ahead.
O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Right, and in those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth. Go ahead.
He that selleth, let it be as he that fleeth away.
You know what that's talking about? These businesses that people own, they're just going to leave their businesses and flee away. That's how bad it's going to get. These landlords that own property, they're just going to leave. It's going to be so bad, they're just going to leave their property. They're just going to leave it. And people just going to go up in there and live up in there. They ain't going to worry about getting no rent. You're going to go ask them for rent, you're going to get a bullet in your head. That's going to be your rent. Go ahead.
And he that buyeth as one that will lose.
And he that buyeth is one that would lose. White people go to a car dealership, buy a nice brand new Mercedes or Lexus or something. And then as soon as they come out the dealership, somebody gonna roll up and take it and kill them. Upper middle class person buys a nice house, they gonna buy it for nothing because somebody gonna group of vandals gonna come up there and take it and live up in there. Then when they ransack that, they're gonna move to something. That's how it's gonna be like. It's gonna be like one of them futuristic movies, like Road Warriors, Mad Max. That's how it's gonna be. That's exactly how it's gonna be. So the white producers and directors, they always make a movie. Every once in a while, they always make movies about that. Futuristic movies about the way society is gonna be, and it's people killing one another. And taking old cars and taking 3 and 4 cars and taking the best parts of the cars and building another car and killing one another, man. That's how it's going to be in this society. Read.
He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it.
Right. He that owns things is going to be like he doesn't have no, he ain't making no profit. Bring out what's real, who really flies these ships. Then on the billboard of that movie it says, protecting the earth from the scum of the earth. From the scum, protecting the earth from the scum of the universe. Because you know what they're saying? They're saying that the angels of the Lord are the scum of the universe. So they're going against the angels of the Lord. Because UFOs are in the Bible. They're mentioned in the Bible. They're mentioned many times in the Bible. As a matter of fact, could you get that for me? Give me that. Give me, go to Zechariah, the 5th chapter. In the 1st verse.
Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe.
Wait a minute, that's where the prophet Zechariah looking at a so-called UFO back in the ancient world. This was over 2,500 years ago. He said, then I looked, turned, and lifted up my eyes, and looked, and behold, a flying robe. a flying robe. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe.
Which they call today flying saucers and UFOs. Go ahead.
The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Right. It said, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, of the whole planet Earth. That's why when you hear about these UFO sightings, they always show you different places around the world of these UFO sightings. Now give me the book of Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, the first verse. Jeremiah 10 and 1. It says this will be the curse that go up around the face of the whole earth. And I want you to go back to Zechariah 5. Read.
Hear ye the word of the Lord. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Learn not the way of the heathen, the other nations, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. The signs of heaven are the so-called UFOs. All right? Now that's it on that. Go back to Zechariah. Read where you left off.
And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe. The length thereof is 20 cubits.
And by the way, this is a blown up version of an actual UFO sighting over New York. This is about 1984. And it was on Channel 4 News and a couple of news shows. And this was an actual sighting of 3 ships. And this is another angle of the picture that we blew up. It was an actual photograph. All right, it wasn't fake. They had cameras and all that. This was over the skyline of Manhattan. Now that was way back in 1982, 1984. Then you have in Weekly World News, which is like a tabloid news, but a lot of times a lot of them stories are true. A lot of them are BS stories, but a lot of them are true. And it says UFOs spark killer forest fires. And they show a UFO up there shooting lightning out of the ship. Okay? All right, read on.
And the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off. Shall be cut off as on this side according to it.
Right. This is a curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off. All right? Hold that and give me John 10 and 10. Let's find out who the thief is. Who stole this land? Who had this land? Who had this land years ago? Hundreds of years ago? The North American Indians? Who took this land from the North American Indians? The so-called white man that came from England, that broke off from England. All right? And took this land and killed many of the North American Indians. So they stole this land. All right, read 10 and 10, John 10 and 10.
The thief cometh not.
It said the thief cometh not. Let's see what a thief does. To show you that all white people are thieves. All of them are thieves because they came to this land, they stole this land.